Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did make it to Friday. I always like to take a sip of my coffee as we kick off the day's events. I hope that everybody enjoyed the surprise Thursday live event. I was out there at the scene of the crime, and I can report that the scumbag did not come back overnight. So far, so good. Perhaps the word has gotten out, and now he realizes it was the Punisher. But we shall not dwell on that anymore. We're here on a Friday. We've had a very good week. Lots of things to discuss. Lots of things to get to. It's kind of dreary out. It's going to be rainy. I did mention that I will be presenting the message from a distant location. Not this coming week, but the week after. Just giving you a heads up, so when you see a new location, you'll know the Punisher is on a mission. And that's okay. So here we are on a Friday. We got a lot to get to. We are at Operation Enterprise 7.5. I know I said 7.0, and then I quickly put a note below it that said 7.5. Sometimes it's easy to lose track, but it is Enterprise 7.5. It is Operation Black Widow 3.1. And, of course, don't forget the Foundation, Aurora. I don't even really need to say that anymore. Aurora is at 2.0. We know that. That remains, okay? Everything rests on Aurora. So, I've got some interesting discussion coming up that I will talk to after we present the message. Let's go ahead and talk about the importance of buying gold. So, as you know, the Punisher is sponsored by National Gold Group. So after this message, we're going to talk about some interest rates. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some exciting times here. The great cash out. Jeff Bezos, Leon Black, Jamie Dimon, and the Waltons have sold a combined $11 billion in company stock, some of them for the very first time. The tech share selling by hedge funds is ranked among the highest in 5 years, and the AI bubble is nearly identical to the dot-com bubble of 2000. J.P. Morgan warns that investors should brace for a 70s-era stagflationary period. The 70s were marked by high inflation and wars in Vietnam and the Middle East. Sound familiar? Isn't it time that you protected your retirement through gold? National Gold Group is America's #1 precious metals company. Call 888-598-9909 to learn more about the retirement account fee waiver program. Mention the Punisher's channel and you'll always get best-in-class service from America's conservative precious metals leader. National Gold Group has the IRA fee waiver program. That means that they will pay the fees on your IRA for up to 10 years for qualifying rollovers. Call 888-598-9909 to learn more about the retirement account fee waiver program. National Gold Group is Consumer Affairs' top-rated gold IRA dealer. Call 888-598-9909. Again, 888-598-9909. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. Welcome back, everybody. Did you hear the fearless president the other day? Fearless. The president that is losing his mind. He can't even form a sentence. He said, "We've got the best economy in the world. In the world. Best economy in the world. The inflation rate was 9% when I came into the office." Big lie. How do they just let this happen? How does the media accept a statement like that without a correction? When President Trump was in office, inflation ranged around almost 2%, and by the time he left, it was 1.4%. 1.4%, 1.2%, I'm sorry. And then shortly after, in January of 21, guess who took office? Between the time that President Trump left office and President Biden took office, it was between 1.2 and 1.4%. Now, I'm going to look down and go over some numbers here. In 2021, the interest rate between January and December ranged from 1.4 Went up to 4.2 to 5.0 around May. 5.3, 5.4, up to 7.0. 7% inflation by December of Biden's first year. In the second year, midway through the year, it went up to 9.1, the highest so far. Okay, and now, yeah, we can legitimately say that it's down to about 4% or so, 3 or 4%. But to say that he came into office at 9% is a flat out lie. Flat out lie. So anyway, enough of that. The Stormy Daniels. It's funny when you read depending on who you read, she put out her husband put out a comment on X. That's it, baby. You did such a great job. Just really, you're doing such a good job at taking that orange monster down. Honestly, I didn't even know she was married, but whatever. I'm not going to criticize the dude's wife and all that, but I will criticize her testimony because she is a big liar. She said there was never an affair, said it on a couple of occasions. She basically just changes the story whenever it suits her or whenever she can make some coin out of it. So, complete horse crap. It sounds like it was a complete joke in there during the cross-examination by the defense yesterday. And according to everybody that knows anything, she's kind of the laughing stock of the trial. So next up, coming up, is Cohen. Now, I don't know the date yet, but he's due to go in, and he's a lying sack of crap. Anyway, we shall prevail. We know that. So let's talk about trade skills. I read a story. I'm a big fan of Mike Rowe because he's all about trades. We need to have young kids learning how to do things. Well, John Ratzenberger from Cheers is also a big supporter of that. He's been talking about it for 20 years, how our civilization is going to go down the crapper if we don't get kids to start learning trades. Kids don't know how to fix stuff. They don't know how to change tires. They don't know how to turn a wrench because they've taken all of these skills out of high schools and that. I remember having a shop class, welding class, wood shop, and of course, home ec, right? You learn how to cook and stuff. They don't do that. So we are quickly losing the talent that we need to backfill those people that are, they're going to be retiring, all the ones that are plumbers and electricians and stuff like that. We need the kids, the youngsters, to start taking on some of these responsibilities and learning how to do things. Heck, they can't even fix a screen door if they needed to. Ever replace the screen on a screen door? It's actually quite easy. But kids aren't learning that stuff. And it's really sad, and we really need to push that. So anybody that's got kids, you know what I'm talking about. And I know that I have plenty of Punisher patriots who understand this and who actually have trades. I do know one young guy. He's at the local pub, and I can tell you that he's an electrician intern, and he's doing a great job, and he's an example of that many others need to follow. Okay, so I can at least say I know him. But anyway, so what else we got here? I can say once again that I have not been eaten by cannibals. So here I am, alive and well, and not a tasty morsel for a cannibal. So I hope that everybody else is also avoiding being eaten by cannibals. And you know it, I know it, the American people know it. And as we sit here on this Friday, even though we just did an incremental change to Operation Black Widow to 3.1 on this here Friday, because of the intensity of this operation, it is hereby moving to Operation Black Widow 3.5, effective immediately. And screw James Whitey Bulger. We'll talk to you later. Bye.